Hey, what's up, YouTube? You already know I'm AllCity with AllCityLiveTV.com, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be talking about how on NBA 2K21 for next gen, you're going to start out with a 40 overall. Who wants to start out with a 40 overall? But we asked for freedom, and we want that freedom. So 2K said you got it, but you're going to start off with a 40 overall. I know you guys see on the screen it says 41 overall, but if you look at the top left, under close shot, it's been maxed out. Also, the driving layup is on its way toward being maxed out. That'll give you a 41 overall. I wanted to mention, if you look at the physicals are going up automatically for some instances, and it looks like balancing the physicals are going to be a mix between the amount of attributes you have, and as you accumulate those attributes, and also a manual input. So it looks like that's what we're looking at for physicals, and we're going to break down what does starting out with a 40 overall mean to you. Let's get into it right now. Let's get it. Alright, so now you're a 40 overall. You asked for freedom and you got it, but 2K said you're gonna have to work really hard to create that freedom in NBA 2K21 for next gen. If you guys look at the screen here, the differences between current gen or previous versions of 2K and next gen is that all the attribute points start off at a 25. Where in current gen and in previous versions of 2K's My Player Builder, they would have this preset a particular number depending on which pie charts you chose, and you no longer get that option because there's no more pie charts. So you start off for a 25 and you have the freedom to increase what you feel you want to increase to play how you want to play, and that's the freedom that 2K is now giving you guys on next gen. In current gen, the physicals went up automatically depending on which pie chart or physical profile you decided to choose, but in next gen, these attributes, like your physical attributes, are gonna go up depending on the amount of attributes. So it's gonna be a balance between the amount of attributes that you have, which I'll hit play on this video so you can see him go up soon as he increases finishing. So you see right now he's still in finishing, but you was able to attain some vertical. It jumped from 25 to 52 just by adding finishing attributes. So it's gonna be a balance between the attributes you have and as you're accumulating them, and also a manual input at the end. He's gonna do this. It's gonna do the same thing as he continues on to increase his attributes. You're gonna see at the bottom along the physicals, they're gonna increase, automatically jump to 55 for speed because he increased playmaking, and then he's allowed the option to manually input. So these are some of the things that we want to take note of because we know that we want freedom. You know, everybody has a particular playing style that they kind of want to mimic out there or live vicariously. Like, I want to make KD, so I want to play like KD out there, and I don't need particular attributes. Some attributes I just don't necessarily need. So for instance, if I wanted to get that playmaking up and increase my shooting dramatically, I may not need like post control or standing dunk, things like this. I may not necessarily want on my build, and I want to save those attribute points for something else. Now that your attributes start out at 25, you have the freedom to allocate them where need be to play how you want to play, and this is the freedom that we've been wanting for the longest time. I don't know if you guys see it, but at the bottom left, which you guys, I'm noticing that you can't see this right now, but at the bottom left, upon each attribute upgrade, you have the option to see which badges are relative to that particular attribute upgrade. This is only gonna help you guys make the builds that you want to make and also play like the players that you wanna play like, as opposed to getting these unwanted attributes that we experienced in previous versions of 2K. You just felt kind of limited in your abilities out there. You had to play according to what 2K allowed you, as opposed to having the freedom to play how you want to play out there. And this is what's going to be different for next gen. This is why I'm so excited about next gen, is that we're given that freedom finally. How it's going to translate with the mechanics that 2K has incorporated into 2K21 for next gen, we don't yet know, but we could only be hopeful that 2K gets it right this time. Please let me know what you guys think about this video. If you found it helpful and or informative, if you did, please consider hitting that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we're gonna have a ton of NBA 2K21 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video.